Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day. I thought I would take a minute and share with you a little list on how to make smarter goals. I gave everybody one of these little sheets, and this sheet was inspired by Michael Hyatt, and so it's been a huge help for me, and so I thought I would share this with you. And so everybody, you can go ahead and download one of these guys from the link I gave you before. But today we're gonna show you how to use this goal sheet. Top it says goal summary, and then it says write your smarter goal. And you go, well, what is a smarter goal? And so I kind of wrote out each one as an acronym here. So let's go through some of these to see if this can help you with this. The S in smarter is for specific. In this case, if you say, I want to get better at guitar, that's not very specific. So then we're also going to go to M is measurable. Let's say, for example, you want to learn some songs. Let's maybe pick out specific songs. I want to learn Stairway to Heaven. I want to learn Knocking on Heaven's Door. And I want to learn Eruption. All right, so those are 3 songs. That's specific and it's measurable because you have 3 of them. So actionable is when you write your goal, you want to write down using an action verb. Instead of saying, I want to, you would say something like, learn these specific songs, right? R for risky. Now, risky is we could learn 3 songs. There's not much risk in that. But if they're difficult songs, I guess there could be some risk. Depending on where you're at, something that kind of pushes you a little bit past your boundaries. And so if we use money as an example, let's say if I say I want to save $100 by the end of the year, that's not very risky. But if I say I want to save $10,000 by the end of the year, then that's a little bit more risky depending on where you're at financially. So pick something that's risky for you that makes you kind of feel a little uncomfortable. Time keyed. Okay, now the T is for time keyed. So we will go back to the example of learning 3 songs. We could say I want to learn these 3 songs by March 1st, which, if you think about, I want to learn these in the next 90 days. Now we've got it time keyed. And the E is for exciting. Does that excite you? Is that something that you feel that you would be excited about? That's what the E will stand for. And the last one, R, is for relevant. Do these goals, are you a musician? Are you wanting to learn these things? Are those goals relevant towards where you want to go? So using this particular sheet, the smarter goals, we could say our goal summary. What do we want to do? A goal summary is I want to learn these 3 songs by, let's just say March 31st. Okay. Our key motivations. Key motivation is who cares? Why are you going to do that, right? Rank your key motivations. And so if I memorize 3 songs by March 31st, maybe that is, number 1 is when somebody says, you play guitar or you play piano, could you play me something? I'd like to hear you. You won't have the excuse that you don't have your music with you, you're not quite sure what to play. You'd have those 3 songs memorized. That'd be a good motivational reason to do that, right? The next steps is list the first few actions you need to take to reach your goal. So if I'm memorizing 3 songs, maybe I would need to pick those 3 songs. That would be the next easiest step. And your reward, decide how you want to celebrate once you achieve this goal. So congratulations, it's March 31st. You've now memorized these 3 specific songs. Maybe it's a guitar strap or a pizza just for yourself, or something that would kind of give you a little bit of an excitement to finish that. And then down here, that was all for an achievement goal, right? So you can check off achievement goal, that song, learning the 3 songs. You can also do a habit goal and check those off. And down here we've got this 4 weeks of blocks, so you can do it depending on what day you're starting on. Let's say like today, I'm filming this. Today is Tuesday. So I could put Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So let's say, for example, I wanted to have the goal of I want to practice 15 minutes every single day. Well, on today, Tuesday, I would then write down, you can either just put an X or you can put down I practice for 7 minutes or 22 minutes or whatever it is. And if you don't, let's say tomorrow, which is New Year's Day, maybe I won't practice tomorrow because I'll be too busy having a great time with everybody. And if that's the case, you would just leave it blank. So the goal is to definitely fill one of these slots every time and don't break the chain. Make an X or a number of what you're actually wanting to achieve. But definitely, occasionally you can have one spot, but definitely not. You don't want to do 2 in a row. That's the biggest concern. And so this little goal sheet is available for you. And I thought I would just make this quick little video to help you understand how to, now your goals might be different than the ones I mentioned, but this is just kind of help to get you started on something for the year 2020 to see if we can't get you some smarter goals, and you know, you can achieve everything you want. The reason we want to do goals, if you don't know where you're going, how you know you get there? The analogy I like to use is an airplane. An airplane, when you get on an airplane, they say, okay, everybody's on the airplane. Let's have the captain open up the door and ask all the passengers where they want to go, right? So one person in the back says, hey, I want to go to Hawaii, and the person on the side says, no way, I want to go to New York, and the other person says, I want to go to France. What do, right? That's not how they do it at all. Instead, what they do is they have a very specific plan. They know exactly when they're going, down to the day, down to the minute, which gate they'll be at. They know exactly how much fuel they'll need to make that trip. They know exactly how long that trip will take. And so that's the way we set our goals, is we have very specific goals, the smarter goals we have laid out here for you. But here's something that might surprise you about airplanes, is that did you know that the majority of the time the airplane is going the wrong way? If you think about how many tons an airplane is, that airplane has got to constantly course correct minor little adjustments down the way to make sure it's on course. And so the same thing goes for your goals. You might spend most of your time going the wrong way, but as long as you're making those slight little tweaks and adjustments, you're going to be in good shape. So let's see you get started on those goals. Hit me up if you guys have any questions. I hope this helps, and we'll see you in 2020. Take care.